Hello. The purpose of this video is to show you how to start your base plan uh, in AutoCAD. So we already have a site plan schematic, and in this site plan we have model space and layout. So just again to make it sure that you understand how layout works, you put your text in layout and you can control them, erase them, move them, or whatever. Okay. But any text that you put in paper space on model space, which is this one, you cannot erase. So I cannot erase them because you cannot select them because they're in paper space. I can select this and this, but anything inside paper or model space cannot be selected. Okay, because this text here is inside model space. All you do is go to model space, and you will see the text here. All right. So again, just make sure. So this one is a site plan or schematic. Let's go ahead and save this as our site plan. So I'm going to just go ahead and go to this AutoCAD symbol here, and we're going to click Save As, and then we're going to get to wherever we save our files. Okay, and then we're going to just call it cafe dash base dash site. Okay, all right. So the name of this drawing now is cafe base site, right? So we're now going to start a new drawing. So we're going to click this plus sign here. All right. So there's a new drawing. And what we're going to do is we're going to import our cafe base site into this drawing. Okay. Now to import our cafe base site, we're going to use an XREF command. Okay. So over here, we're going to type in XREF, press enter, and a box will appear here. Okay, and then we're going to XREF a drawing. Click that, and then we're going to the folder where we saved our drawing. Where did I save my drawing? There you go. My drive EDT 320, and then AutoCAD files, and here is my cafe base site. Double click that, and yeah, everything looks good. We're just going to click OK, and we are going to put that uh, anywhere. Okay, and then simply zoom extents. Okay, I have several options here, uh, and depending on which one I like, okay, um, I can now use that on our project. Now we use XREF, and what XREF does is it puts a copy of the drawing in AutoCAD without really putting it there. So this object is only link. So if I go back to my cafe base site, and you can see I have several drawings here, and let's say I don't want to go with this three, so using any layer here that I want, I'm going to switch my options here and go back to drafting so that I can change my layer, and this time I'm just going to do um, a layer that is not important here. C building. What is the layer of this text? So this one, the layer is C building. Okay. I want to see this. I don't want to see this, so we're just gonna create a new layer. So I'm gonna create a new layer, and then we just call it C and then text. There you go. And I want to put all of these texts here. So I'm going to select that like this, and this one over here, I'm going to put that in C text. There you go. Okay, and then I don't want to see this this option. So using the C text, I'm going to just simply draw a line, okay, and cross it out. I mean, I don't want that. So instead of erasing it, I'm just putting in some lines here to indicate that this is not the option that I want. But I don't want to erase it still. I can if I'm really sure I don't want to. And all I have to do is click save. And when I go back to drawing number 4, okay, it will tell me that, hey, your XREF drawing has been modified. And so all I'm going to do now is I'm going to click on this one, and it should update the screen, showing me that, hey, um, these are the things that got updated. You added these uh, lines here. So I'm just going to click check mark, and then I'm going to accept those changes. All right. Another thing that you can see here is that it actually um, changed the orientation back to the original orientation. All right. So I've said before, it is now back to the original orientation, and to put it back so that the south portion is facing the front of the building, okay, I'm going to simply type in UCS again. Oh, I'm going to type in UCS, enter, and I'm going to locate my UCS here in the corner. And then I'm going to define the x-axis, which is somewhere here in the line, and my y-axis obviously is just up here. And then once the UCS is properly positioned, all I'm going to do is type in plan, okay, enter, and then press another enter, and there you go. Okay, so this is the correct orientation. The south side of AutoCAD should be where the front of the building will be. So the next step that we're going to do is we're going to remove or turn off some of the layers here that belong to the XREF. Okay, so here are your XREF. So I can expand this. Because I XREF a drawing, all of the layers that belong to the XREF drawing have the name of the file in front of it. It says cafe base site, and all of these are the layers of that one. So if I don't want to see any of, let's say, the hatch or the text, so here I don't want to see that, so I can simply turn that off and it will be gone. I don't want to see this text, so it's important to put it on its own layer so I can control it. It will be gone. Okay. If I don't want to see any of these trees, I can also turn that off. Okay, because this is a a floor plan, and I don't want to see any of these yet. Then I can now start here, okay, with this base plan. Okay, so now that that is all that I wanted to see, I can now create my new layer to start drawing. So I'm going to create new. And this time, I'm going to type in A because I'm going to start my architectural drawing of the first floor. I'm going to type in A dash, and the four letter word that I'm going to use is WALL because I'm going to start drawing a wall. Okay, I'm going to make sure that that's on. And walls should have a color of um, 5, which is blue. So I'm going to click OK. Let's pull that down a little bit. Oh, it'll automatically try to attach here. Okay, and you can always pull that out. All right, if you don't want it, but the moment you go here, it'll automatically snap. Okay, so you can just let it flow up there and make sure that this is your current layer. So check this to make that layer current. Now you have a check mark. You can see that this color is blue, whatever. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to trace over this box. So I'm going to type in a rectangle, so REC for rectangle. And then I'm simply going to click here and then click there, right? This is now the outline of my building, just like I was planning on doing. And then A rectangle creates a box that's one piece. I don't want it to be one piece, so I'm going to type in explode, okay? And then I'm going to select that rectangle. Now they're different lines altogether, okay? And as I told you before, the structure, this is a firewall, and that firewall would probably be about 10 inches. So I'm going to type in offset, and I'm going to offset 10 inches, and I'm going to select uh, oh, 10 inches, didn't accept that. Distance, not true. I don't want to, type in a, so 10 inches. Oh, I got it. This is a new drawing, so we have to set again our units. So I'm going to type in DD units first again, and then I'm going to change this to architectural so it accepts my inches. Then click OK, and then I'm going to do offset, and I'm going to type in 10 inches. Press enter. Now it accepts it, and click that, and then click on this side. That's 10 inches. The other walls are not as thick as this wall, and they're only about 7 inches. Okay, so I'm going to cancel my offset. I'm going to type it again or press enter to repeat offset because that was my last command, or you can type it again. Okay, and then type in now this time 7 inches. Press enter. I click this, and I click inside. I click this. I click inside. I click this, and I click inside. These are now my 4 walls, uh, which defines the outline of the building. I can clean up this corner over here using a fillet command, or I can use trim, but I prefer to use fillet. So F for fillet or fillet, click that, and simply click that and click that. It'll clean that corner. I repeat here, press enter to repeat fillet, click that and click that. Over here down below, fillet, click this and click that. Onto the left side, click this and click that. Okay, and then I don't like these grids at all, so I'm going to type in grid, and then I want that to be off. There you go. So this is now my first drawing of the base layer. I'm going to go now and save this as, and then I'm going to go to my folder, and this time this is going to be a base plan, okay, and then this is going to be a first floor, so FRST for first floor. Press save. We'll close this for now, and you can see now the name of this tab is base first floor. This is now where I'm going to put my floor plan, draw lines, doors, windows, and everything. Okay.